Hey everybody, Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. Here we are, Vanderbilt Beach, North Naples, Florida, on a cloudy Thursday morning in North Naples, Florida. How is everyone doing today? It's around 7:35. 79, humid, 95% humidity. Man, water temperature 78. The tide on its way out. Had a little burst of color here. It did not last long. By the time I got up here by La Playa, it had just about faded out. I did get a couple pictures and a little video of it to share later. So be sure to check back for that. Wish you were out here with me. Haven't seen anybody walking the beach yet. The only person I've seen out here was Jason on his John Deere tractor. Here he comes up the beach. The beach is starting to look good. They're getting it raked off and smoothed off. Still some piles of sand here and there. Jason's hard at it. There was a gorgeous pink glow over there. Like I said, it lasted a couple of minutes. And that was it. And just faded out. Poof. So no worries about Hurricane Raphael. We're okay. We might get, it's going to be a little breezy here today. Nothing crazy. Only 10 to 20 miles an hour. Might see a little rain from the very, very extreme outer bands of the storm. So where is Raphael now? He is about a couple hundred miles that way, southwest of me, southwest of North Naples here. Heading away from us. And it's going to be losing steam as time goes on there. Thank goodness. There's one more area they're looking at. Keep our fingers crossed. We've had enough of those areas. Little light piercing through the clouds there. La Playa is open. Saw their beach chairs lined up out there. Our little Thursday morning escape from reality here. We all know what's going on the news. Don't need to listen to that right now. You need to chill out and hang out at the beach with me. No red tide here. No red tide. Keeping our fingers crossed. We were worried that storm might start pushing it up on shore, but not yet here in Naples, thankfully. So I think what I'm going to do is take a little stroll up to the north towards Delnor Williams. Check out the north end of Vanderbilt Beach. Then Probably take a little break and come back down Vandy Beach here. It's been, yeah, I don't think I've been on Vanderbilt Beach for a week. A couple days ago, just a little bit at the north end up by Mariah Bay. That was about it. Hit that share button if you didn't do so already. I'd appreciate that. Wish you were out here with me, my friends. I wish you were out here. We're getting off to an earlier start here with that time change. I love it. I love getting out here early like this. Hopefully it gives a few more folks a chance to pop on here before they have to go to work. Those old Facebook stars still not working. Imagine that. I've just given up on them. I've seen some of our little shorebirds running up and down the beach already this morning. Saw some little plovers. They're kind of they're a little bigger than those little sanderlings, those little sandpipers, and more of a dark brown in color. Did see a little group of them running along. I've been seeing pelicans flying back and forth up and down the beach. Some terns, willets. Haven't seen any of our whitebirds yet. Didn't notice any of them. Any of our egrets or ibis. I can hear a willet bird. Maybe they're gulls. Maybe some gulls flying around out there. Come on, let's get a little sun. Let's get a little more sun through these clouds. I miss my sunshine. If this is your first time on here with me, welcome aboard. Welcome to our Southwest Florida Television Beach family. Please don't hesitate in introducing yourself to our friends, to our family. Let everybody know where you're watching from. What's the weather like where you're at? Starting to see some cooler weather up there. Anybody's needing some prayers, feel free to share your prayer requests in the comments here. I don't care what y'all talk about, as long as I don't want to hear about politics. I've heard enough of that crap. The other day I had a nice little walk at Bill Norwigan's, met one of our beach family members, City Bob, and he kind of walked down the beach at Bill Norwigan's with me for a while. That was fun. I always enjoy when somebody comes over and says hello and introduces himself. And I don't mind if you tag along with me. It's fun getting to know you. See, we still got, I don't know what the deal is. We got these like berms, these piles of sand up by the buildings now, by the homes, and I was noticing down by the condos. We don't have those massive piles out on the beach But we have these berms now. It's almost like, I don't know, some kind of protective berm or something that they built. I don't know what the purpose of it is. I mean, unless it's contiguous and runs solidly up and down the beach, it's pointless. So I don't know. It's like they just move the sand back further in places. Not sure what the rhyme or reason is for any of the stuff they're doing right now here. It's just like a typical government job. Move that sand pile over here. Okay, move it back over there. Okay. Your guess is as good as mine. Do you see a little blue sky up in there? In there, can you see it? It's a very, very pale blue. I'm curious to see if anything's changed up at Del Norwegians in the past couple of days. They had kind of cleared the sand off the beach by parking lot 1, those sand piles. Not sure what's going on there. If maybe they're wanting to get parking lot 1 ready to go or something, I don't know. Don't know. All the heavy equipment is down on the beach in Pelican Bay, down south of the Ritz. Man, there was massive piles of sand that they brought out from around those homes and condos down there in Bay Colony. Huge mountains of sand. Hey, remember, I love coming out here, sharing my mornings at the beach with you. I love it. I love the beach. I love my beach family, but I got to pay the bills. I do depend on your generosity to make ends meet each month. Keep that in mind if you enjoy what I do here. And without having those Facebook stars, it's really cutting into my bank account. Tips right now are hugely appreciated. You can find a link to my PayPal account and my Venmo account in the description, the text description of this post. Every dollar counts, my friends. Every dollar counts these days. I appreciate you hanging out here with me. I know times are tough for everybody, but I think there's a light on the horizon. I think things might be getting better here soon. We're gonna find out. I don't know where the people are this morning. Where's everybody out here on the beach? Yeah, it is a little earlier, but my internal clock kind of runs by the sun, not by an alarm clock. Getting a little brighter over here. Oh, by the way, if you're a star sender and you want to send some stars, you can't do it on the live feeds, but you can do it on other videos that I post here on Facebook. You can see that little give button on there. Send a gift or something it says on the videos. You can send them to those videos, like that little dolphin video that I have posted, pinned up to the top of Southwest Florida Television's Facebook page. You can send stars to that if you want to send some stars. Like I said earlier, I'll be sharing a little bit of this morning's colors. They came and went so quick. They might have lasted 5 minutes. So be sure to check back later for that little video. Hopefully I won't get rained on. It looks like the rain is really just off our coast. If you look at our radar, you can see that hurricane. It's a very, very small hurricane, thankfully. Now, if you're in its direct path, you wouldn't be saying that, but nothing like what we had this season. Whew. We were fortunate enough here in Naples not to get any direct hits. Still got a mess to clean up. I don't know how many days ago it was, a week ago I was standing here, and I don't know if y'all remember Walter and Daisy. Daisy, the little white French poodle, the little poodle. I was standing here, and all of a sudden there she was at my feet. Such a sweetie. She sees me out here and she comes a-running. I was worried about them. I hadn't seen them since the hurricanes. What you got on your agenda for today? Anything exciting? Anybody doing anything exciting? Between the hurricanes, the elections, it was, I don't know, stressful for a lot of folks, I'm sure. Hopefully all that is over. It is what it is, my friends. Now we move on. It is what it is. Put your trust in the Lord and move on. He's got your back. Don't ever forget that. Yeah, that huge berm, that big pile of sand that was all lined up here is gone. That was huge. I mean, the pile was so big that there was big, full-size articulating loaders up on top, driving up on top of the sand piles here. There was so much sand piled up. all these sea grapes, they'll come back. They're all brown now from the salt and wind, but they're pretty hardy. All these bushes here, they'll come back. I walk up here and kind of show the backs of these buildings because there's so many of our friends that watch here. So many folks in our beach family that come down here and stay in the wintertime, and they're curious to see what things look like here. So I try to give them a peek every now and then. Sorry if it bores you, but I'm always getting requests. Hey, can you show me that? Can you show me this, that? It's like, I'll do what I can when I can. That's not why I'm out here, but I try to help you out, let you know what's going on. If you're just tuning in, good morning. Happy Thursday. Nice to have you tagging along. Wish you were out here with me. Things have definitely quieted down. Just a couple of weeks ago, this beach was just full of all kinds of front end loaders moving sand. They got it cleaned up pretty quickly here this time. Sound of the waves, so relaxing. A willet bird. Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park up in the distance there, off in the distance, just beyond the condos. If you love Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park, be sure to follow Friends of Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park on Facebook to keep up with what's going on there. Don't forget about our friends at Boat Naples. I'd love to see on board one of those Southwest Florida Television Thursday evening sunset cruises that we do. A little windy for one this evening. But they're a lot of fun. Check them out, boatnaples.com. You're not going to find our Thursday evening cruise on their website. That's, like I said, something special. You have to ask about that. Visit their website, boatnaples.com. Go out for an early morning cruise. That's when you stand the best chance of seeing dolphins, is early in the morning if you want to see some dolphins. If you're lucky, you get a really up-close encounter. They'll come right up to the boat. Sometimes they even follow along. Put on a little show. You never know. No guarantees. It's almost that time of the year where our friends, all of our snowbird friends, start coming down. Looking forward to seeing you all again. Remember those huge piles of sand that were here just a week and a half ago? Hey, if you haven't subscribed to my Southwest Florida television page, think about doing that. If you enjoy my beach walks in the morning and if you'd like to see them continue, think about subscribing. That would be awesome. Anything to help pay the bills, I appreciate. Hey, I see the sun through the clouds. I see a little glow over there in between the buildings. Can you see it there? Just to the right in by those palm trees. There it is. Yeah. Good morning, sunshine. Hey, did you check out that video I shared of me and Roy's dolphin encounter from 8 years ago? That was amazing. That was the morning after the 2016 elections. And there was a beautiful dolphin. Ooh, did you see that pelican? Did you see that pelican go by? That was cool. A few of them flying back and forth here. I love it out here. You know, the weather, I don't care. Cloudy skies like this doesn't bother me. Just the fact that I'm out here on the beach and you're here with me. That's what it's all about. You, me, and our pelicans. Well, that sun's doing a, I don't know, I was going to say half something job of burning through the sun, the clouds over here. It looks like it's out at about 50% over there. I don't know if that's going to happen when it gets higher in the sky, but we might get some sunlight on the beach. That would be sweet. That pelican's still sitting out there. They usually don't last that long. They take off and move on to happier hunting grounds. Huh. Oh, there it went. Must have heard me. I think low tide this morning up at Wiggins Pass is around 11:20. It was a great morning out here. Pretty darn good walking conditions this morning here. Hey, tomorrow, Friday evening, Saturday evening, if you like good times, good food, and good music, check out the North Naples Country Club. They're up in Naples Park across from what is a Pelican Marsh. They're up on 101st Avenue North and US 41. Can't miss the green building. Get in there a little early to get yourself a seat. It's busy. It's become quite a popular spot. It's almost a tourist attraction. And don't be scared to go in. Oh, and don't forget breakfast. Woohoo, breakfast at Naples House of Omelets. If you're up in Bonita, North Naples, east, out east on Immokalee Road, get yourself to Naples House of Omelets. You are not going to be leaving hungry or unhappy. Be sure you mention my name when you go in. Say, hey, Rob from Southwest Florida Television told me about you guys. Don't let me down. Every time I mention that name, I get hungry. Now I'm hungry. Mariah Bay over here. See a lot more condos opened up here, not shuttered up than you normally see this time of year. A lot of folks, I think, come down to check on their places after the storms. If you're just tuning in and you're wondering, if there's a couple things people are always wondering about. Red tide. No red tide here in North Naples. There is red tide around, definitely out offshore in the Gulf, but nothing here at the beaches yet in North Naples, so we're thankful for that. Hurricane Raphael is not going to be a problem for us here in Southwest Florida. Moving away from us. Maybe a little bit of rain from the very outer bands later today, but that's about it. Maybe a little bit of a breeze. Nothing we can't handle. We've had lots of practice. There's our mile-long beach, Del Nor-Wiggins. All the sand piles. If I was a kid, that would be so tempting. is all the sand that came off the road through the park and out of the parking lots. And this goes all the way up the beach here. Remember, the park is closed. Stay on this side of the sand piles. And as you can see, at high tide, that water is right up to the sand piles. So if you come out here at high tide, expect to be getting your feet wet. Even with that high humidity here, 95% humidity, it's not stifling hot here. It's warm for this time of year. Gonna get up to 85 today. 88's the high for Southwest Florida today. That's warm for this time of year. That water temperature again, 78. Vanderbilt Beach down to the south. Beautiful watching the pelicans. Take you up here to parking lot 1, then I'm going to take a break. And then I shall return for more beach walk. Again, if you haven't done so already, hit that share button. I would appreciate that. Just one share, that's all. One share per person would be sweet. During my break, scroll down a little, actually go right up to the top of the page. Check out if you haven't watched that. It's only like a minute long or something, that little dolphin video. Something I just threw together a couple days ago. I love my dolphins. I wish one would come by and say good morning to us. I'm going to be gone for a little while during my break this morning, but I promise I'll be back. There really isn't any beach here at the park to sit on. Maybe all the way down to the very south end, there's a little beach to sit on, but with all these piles of sand here, really all you can do is come and walk the beach, which I highly recommend taking a walk up to Wiggins Pass, up at the north end of the park. Right now would be a really good time to come out here and do it while that tide's still on its way out. Here's where those sand piles disappear. Got my parking lot 1. They disappear from the beach. And there's still sand over there by the parking lot, but not right in here on the beach. I don't know where they're working, if they're working up in parking lot 2 or if they moved on to parking lot 3. Not sure. I think I hear the trucks up to the north of me here. Couple more minutes here. Remember, tips hugely appreciated, my friends. Facebook stars quit working on me here. I don't know why. So those tips are extremely appreciated. Just saying. You can find that link to my PayPal account and my Venmo account in the text description of this post. Alright, we're up to parking lot 2. A bonus. I said I was going to get you up to parking lot 1, but we're up by parking lot 2 now. Alright, that's going to about do it for this live feed. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will be back in a while for another live feed. Hope to see you then. But until then, if I don't see you later, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally ho, my friends, tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your lives. And God bless our wonderful, beautiful, and amazing country. God bless America. Keep her in your prayers. Tally ho. Tally ho.